My name is Cassandra Bradford. I'm a visual arts teacher and I teach global connections. I have experience teaching grades 6th, 7th, and 8th. So with teaching the Sustainable Development Goals, ultimately, I stumbled into all this by mistake. I wanted to teach the students about the United Nations for United Nations Day. That is when I stumbled onto the goals. And so it was just this whole tidal wave and this long, huge ride since then. And when I found the SDGs, that's when I said, wow, this has a lot of potential. I could really teach the kids to take action in their communities, even if it's just here on campus. When I begin a lesson, I just try to get them thinking a little bit. And so I showed them each day a video by Richard Williams. His stage name is Prince EA, and he's very, very talented in what he does. He writes and raps, and it's with music. This one group in particular, they really respond to music, so they loved it. And so each day I sort of just take them through that process, and then they break off into their own research, what they're doing that day. And so the whole beginning process is just research, various topics of interest under that main essential question. What do you think is the most important environmental issue today and why? The biggest change I saw in the students was that they were no longer looking to me for the answers. They felt confident enough to find the answers themselves. Well, on a personal level, they became a little frustrated when they saw how their actions here in the US affected people so far away in, for example, like Madagascar, where the coral reefs are being damaged. And the families there depend on fishing for survival. They also became a little bit more proactive, a little bit more aware of what they do every day and how just the smallest thing can actually make a big difference. I would suggest trying to keep it simple at first, because trying to solve all the world's problems in one semester could be a little bit overwhelming for our students, especially in middle school. But definitely planning for the entire unit and not just per class. Having that overall big idea, that big picture that you're trying to achieve at the end, and then planning those steps and scaffold those steps to get there. And then be flexible along the way, because they're all gonna go on their separate pathways. It is that openness to those possibilities that allow things to sort of trickle in.